Okay, guys, for our next card, we're going to need a 3 by 4 inch piece of printed paper. We're going to emboss the 4 by 5 1/4 with that Scripty Scrolls embossing folder. Then we're going to die cut 4 leaves. I've got 2 of the largest ones, one in Early Espresso, one in Mary Merlot, and then 2 of the medium-sized ones, one in Pretty Peacock and one in Cajun Craze. And then, of course, we've got our Early Espresso card base. You're going to take and adhere that printed paper directly to that background. And I'd like to put a little extra adhesive on there just because that background is kind of bumpy and we want to make sure that our printed paper does indeed stick to it. Okay, I'm also going to take one of those tags from my Wood Elements, and I want to turn it on its side so that we can cover up the hole for the tag, okay? And to kind of round it all out, we're going to add some of our ribbon. And so I'm going to do my fave, the zigzag. So we'll just kind of put that on there like so. And oops. Adjust that just a little bit. Okay, now when I put this on, I want to make sure that it adheres nicely. So I'm going to put a fairly good amount of snail adhesive because I want to make sure that the ribbon touches, all 3 lengths of it get in there to stick, and it looks like we're good. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere my wood piece right over the top. I'm going to put a couple of glue dots kind of on the top and, as soon as I find them, the top and on the bottom. So I'll put maybe 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. And then remember, we want that dot on the side. Okay, now we're going to pop in some of our leaves like this and just sort of tuck them in here. And once I like to kind of position everything, and once I like it, then I'll stick them down with glue dots. Okay. And that looks pretty good. And actually, I sort of have them wedged in there. So let's see if we can just kind of tack down these leaves like this. Normally, I would pull them out and put glue dots under there, but they're kind of in there right now. So I'm going to just kind of go with it. And one last glue dot. There we go. That looks pretty good. I always like having everything stick up just a little. Okay, then last but not least, you've got a little scrap of Very Vanilla. We're going to stamp our sentiment on here and then put it right on top of everything. Okay, I'm going to do that in Early Espresso. And I love this. So glad to have you in my life. Such a nice saying. And we'll just trim that off on both sides just so it's a little shorter. And then you can see it's going to cover that dot right up, which is perfect. I'm going to take a couple of mini dimensionals and put one in the corner here. And then on the corner on the bottom. And what I'm trying to do is adhere it to paper, not ribbon. And so that's why I chose the top and the bottom of this piece as I did. Okay, so we'll just put that right across the center and we're good to go. Looks fantastic. All right, the last thing I'm going to do, of course, is adhere it to my card. So really another awesome card. I love all the colors in this paper, and bringing them out in the leaves is just so fun. Oh,